My name's Ania. I'm a Baha'i multidisciplinary artist working in Amisquachi, Edmonton. I studied photography at NASCAD University and Concordia University in Montreal, and the images in this show were created in 1999 at NASCAD University using analog film. So recently with COVID, because I haven't been able to go to the studio as much and also exhibit as much, I've been looking at some older work and getting more into some photography and digital manipulations in Photoshop. In these images, the figure shows this search for truth by removing the veils of self from her body. Art is the food of our souls. To be human is to make art. And in challenging times like this, it's so important for us to be making our own art and enjoying the art that others are making and really connecting through art to community and to what it means to be human.
My name is Andra Ragusila and I'm a Toronto-based artist. I work primarily with pastels and acrylic, and I work with the human form to explore the human condition. My art is motivated by making the art I needed to see when I was younger, but it just didn't exist at the time. I explore themes of feminism, what it means to be a woman in today's society, as well as what it means to be a woman of the past. How have art history and the way women have been represented informed today's culture. In my series, Multiple Exposures, that you will see at this show, I am exploring the complexity of human beings. A portrait that just shows one image, one still of a person's life, can never capture the complexity of our full lives. Sometimes we're hopeful, sometimes we're hopeless, sometimes we're empowered, sometimes we don't know what to do. We are mothers, daughters, employees, artists, so many different hats, so many different facets. I show the same person over and over again on the canvas, trying to capture all these different facets of who they are to tell a more complex story of their lives. I like the juxtaposition that these portraits show you because in a way they're more realistic by showing you all these different aspects. And in some ways, they become more abstracted, where they barely even look like a person anymore.
Hello, my name is Deb Laninga, and I'm a sculptor from Redwater, Alberta. And for the Body Beautiful show, I did a piece called Unsupportive. And it's a lady putting on supportive underwear, and as she's putting them on, they rip. What I wanted to capture in this moment is not only the humor of the moment and the horror of the moment, but also that, we strive to be beautiful in our own way, and we try to emulate standards out there, and often we feel like we're falling short, or we don't quite meet those standards, or we don't have the right body, or we're not the right height, or we're not the right size, and we try to fit into these really tight constraints. And for me, it's really about the fact that everyone is beautiful. Every body, every person, every size, every shape that's out there has a beauty of its own. In sculpture, when I was doing training, we often looked at ideal figures, very athletic people, and that's who we used as models. And for me, I love the idea that in this exhibition we're exploring how everyone is beautiful, regardless of whether you're bald or you have wrinkles or your age or your height or your size, your gender. There's a beauty in everyone, and I hope you find that in this piece. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Maia Gray. I'm from London, England, and my art medium is a digital format. So what inspired me to create this digital format art medium is because I run an acne account under the name of It's Just Acne, and when I say an acne account, it's primarily a skin positivity account. For many years I've struggled with acne and I was severely bullied due to this, and September of last year I decided to really get out my comfort zone and show my true skin on social media. So the deeper meaning behind my artwork is simply that for many years I was severely bullied due to my acne. I had severe anxiety, and I believe in a nutshell the deeper meaning behind my work is really me just accepting myself, accepting my skin, and really telling people that you don't need any type of filter to feel beautiful. I've always been an exceptionally creative individual, and I always love to come up with my own original, unique ideas. So I feel like my artistic journey has really evolved, especially since creating my Instagram account, because it's really put me on the spot and made me come up with new and exciting ideas to really inspire thousands of people around the world. Lockdown for some people has been a blessing because it really gives people an opportunity to focus on themselves and the art they want to create. So my final thoughts would be to stay creative, always stay inspired, and never give up on your art and what you want to do in life.
Hi everyone, my name is Maren Kathleen Elliott and I'm an interdisciplinary artist, originally from Edmonton, Alberta, but currently working and living in Ottawa, Ontario. I've always been super fascinated by mark making, lines, and textures, whether that's through the form of mixed media string painting or more traditional drawing. And I've always also been really compelled by the idea that art has this capacity to connect us and form relationships, especially when it comes to portraiture and figurative art. My pieces in the Body Beautiful exhibit are the first few. It's a brand new series that I'm starting, exploring the beauty of body hair. A lot of Western art history was made by and for the heterosexual male gaze. So you see a lot of lithe, hairless female bodies, and even in our commercial media these days, it almost seems like body hair and beauty are things that can't go together. But I've always been really fascinated with just the patterns and the texture that form and just the way that body hair can grow. I find it really fascinating and really beautiful.
My name is Savana Page. I'm a 17-year-old high school student in Edmonton, Alberta. I think I first started getting into art a lot when I suffered a severe concussion playing soccer. And because of that concussion, I can no longer do my favorite sports such as cheer and soccer. My art surrounds the topic of mental health a lot, and it really helps me cope with what I've been through in my past and what I am going through. It really helps me express how I feel or what I'm feeling at the time, and I think it really helps being able to express that through art. I also express myself through like extreme makeup looks or style changes, hair changes, things like that. Throughout COVID, I think I got a lot more into art considering I couldn't do a lot of things out with my friends. Since I've been kind of down about not being able to see people because I'm a very social person, doing art has helped me a lot through that.